take it in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step it. Side here in this first quarter.
Set. 780. Mike Popo. Here we go. Here we go. Eight. He's checking crap. Check.
Now Newton on first down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
You don't know no better.
Throwing again. Newton. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Great. 44's Mike. 44's Mike. Gun. Cut. Hayward. Go. Football's the Mike.
Here's Newton. He's got his target. It's caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and
9. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Newton. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball on the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds if I don't get it? What's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
55, right there in the middle, 55. Pick it up, guys, pick it up. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up.
That's it. Right at the 8. Check. Hey, tight.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on 2nd and 13. Newton buying time to his left. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a run with Cook. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
So don't say nothing. Rush in. 20. Gun.
Newton now to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Check 55 to Mike. You got nothing to that. You got nothing.
On first down, it's Cook. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Check 55, Mike. Great. Switch.
On the ground, it's Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check, check, lucky.
Back to throw. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's how we do, D.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike. 54. Yeah.
To throw again. Fields. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. Operating from the gun. Fields. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Fields. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. From the gun on 3rd down. Fields. He's got his tight end Fant. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. From the gun. Fields. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Second and 13. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Right there, 54.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields being chased out left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Fowler. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
26-20.
Check pass, check pass.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
I smell fear in that offense.
Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
the 26-yard line.
Set, ready. Set the engine. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, check it out, please.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 3 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now Cook. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down to 8.
Here we go. 180.
He was brought down at the 28.
Gun.
Brings up third down.
8.
Newton on third down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Here's Booker. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Ready.
Brings up second and 12.
Great.
On second and 12, Newton flush to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Let's go. Great.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And taken right on the 30. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On 1st and 10, Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he's going to score. Touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Throwing after the interception. Fields. And an alley to run. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 5. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Looking to throw. Fields. This is the tight end Fant. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. He's going to wind up. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Eluding the pressure right. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Newton now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Watch the safety creep.
Looking to throw. Fields firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Check. Watch 54. Watch the flash.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Complete. He dropped it in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again, Fields. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Back to throw, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 13. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. And some space here. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.